Me and my fiancée had been couch surfing for a while, just trying to keep it together until our move-in date. We were 2 weeks away from finally having a place of our own, and in the meantime all of our stuff was packed into the back of our car. Every night was a gamble. Every couch a temporary safe haven. So when she suggested staying with this couple she knew, especially since the wife was pregnant and they had space, I figured sure, why not? They welcomed us in without hesitation, gave us a tour of the place, let us settle in. And honestly, the husband seemed like a great guy. We bonded over food, showed off our cooking skills, shared a few laughs in the kitchen, and even exchanged numbers. He was friendly, respectful, or so I thought. But a few days into our stay, I got a call while I was at work. Her voice was trembling. She told me she needed to talk. Right now. When I got outside, she was already in the car. She hadn't gone shopping like she told them. She'd been sitting in the parking lot for hours, trying to hold it together. And then she told me, the husband, he'd grabbed her ass. Not just that, he'd tried to get her to sleep with him. He waited until they were alone. Took advantage of the fact that she felt safe there. That we trusted them. That I trusted him. My chest tightened instantly. My fists were clenched before I even realized. I was 1 second away from turning my car around and going full scorched earth. But I looked at her. She needed me calm, not reckless. So I told her we'll go back. We'll get our stuff. And we'll leave. Quietly. At least that was the plan. When we got there, they were both lounging on the couch, watching a movie like nothing had happened. Laughing. Relaxed. Like the world was just fine. And he had the audacity to smile at me and say, "Hey, buddy, buddy." It took every ounce of self-control not to grab the nearest object and launch it at his head. Instead, I smiled back and said, "I just need to take a quick shower before we head out." He nodded, totally unsuspecting. Meanwhile, my fiancée started quietly gathering our stuff, what little we'd brought in. I stepped into the bathroom, locked the door behind me, and just stood there for a second, breathing. That's when I saw it, his prized possession. This man had a $200 luxury loofah hanging in the shower. Yeah, you heard that right. He bragged about it the day we arrived. Said, "It's not just a loofah, man. It's an experience." Talked about how he orders them from some European spa boutique and how you haven't lived until you've exfoliated like royalty. And right then, I knew exactly what I was going to do. I showered. But I saved the best for last. After making sure I was ready, let's just say post-business but pre-cleanup, I took that overpriced loofah, lathered it up, and gave myself a good, deep scrub. And when I say deep, I mean deep. No rinsing. No apologies. Just raw, poetic justice. Then, I carefully hung it right back where it had been, neat, unassuming, full of secrets. I stepped out of that bathroom feeling cleaner than I had in weeks. Clean, but more importantly, satisfied. I got dressed, checked in on my fiancée waiting in the car, then walked back into the house. But I wasn't done yet. There was one more thing I needed to do. I looked at his pregnant wife, sitting right next to him on the couch, and calmly said, "Your husband tried to sleep with my fiancée." She froze, blinked a couple times, then turned to him and said, deadpan, "Again?" Yeah. Turns out this wasn't his first time pulling this kind of stunt. They immediately started arguing. Screaming, actually. She stormed up, he followed, the shouting got louder. And me? I just walked out the front door with our bags, got into the car, and drove away. But the cherry on top came the next day. I get a text from an unknown number. All caps. "WTF is wrong with you?" Attached, a photo of the loofah, completely ruined, covered in dried fecal matter. My only reply? A single laughing emoji. Then I blocked his number. I like to think about him every now and then, standing in his bathroom, holding that disgusting loofah, realizing exactly what happened. Realizing that he messed with the wrong couple. That his fake little buddy played him like a violin. And that every time he walks into a shower from now on, he remembers me. Sometimes you can't undo the pain. But if you're lucky, if you play it just right, you can leave them with something they'll never forget. And that, my friends, is what you call personalized justice.